So this is a video that I decided I have to make because I've seen some other channels, to my surprise, let's say like really surprised, I've seen differentials from Mercedes-Benz, specifically this differential, which is from a model GL320. The chassis is X164. Basically all the front differentials and rear differentials, they are the same in all models. Okay, if you have it, it's like this. What I've seen is that I've seen differential either being this one or the rear one rebuilt, which for me was a shocker. I mean, I had Mercedes-Benz all my life, so I never had to rebuild the differential. Yeah, they have some slack and whatever, but basically you don't have to rebuild them. What was the issue then? Well, as the video progressed, I've seen how the case was split open, and to my surprise, a red fluid, very watery like, was seeping out, which means I deducted that some people didn't know better, or they just simply went to a auto parts store and they actually saw on the bottle transmission oil. Wow. They didn't make the difference that transmission oil, there are different types. So in this kind of differential, the Mercedes-Benz spec is I think it's MB325, yeah, 0.7, which is not non-slipper, basic normal differential from everyday use. There is no secret technology inside this one. No differential, no slip differential, limited slip differential, no torque bias differential, nothing. It's just a normal plain differential. Yeah, and people don't know better, or the words changed over the years, or people don't know what transmission is, what the transmission oil should be. So there are several types. So I believe this kind of differential was filled with ATF, which should go in the gearbox, which is a totally different transmission oil or fluid, however prefer to say. So this one takes well, Mercedes-Benz has a spec for it, but you can put any good 75W90 gear oil, okay? Any kind of oil. For instance, I have a Castrol Transmax 75W90, which I'm gonna fill it in. Yeah, it seems that is the Mercedes-Benz spec, but it doesn't have to be specific. If it's a very good oil, a brand that you trust, there's no way you can get wrong with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go forward with this because it seems that I have to do this video. So this front differential as well as the rear one, they take 75W90. Unless you're doing some extreme stuff, pulling a trailer or doing some desert crossings or North Pole crossing, you don't need a different differential oil. So 75W90 is going to be just fine. Just be a good brand, a reputable brand, and you're good to go. So these are the two plugs that I have to take off. First, you have to make sure everything is clean. Please do not use brake fluid. That's, apart from being very dangerous, that's not the intended use. That's what it says on the bottle. Brake just fluid. I said fluid? Yeah, well, brake cleaner. Don't use brake cleaner. That's for the cleaning the brakes. I don't use it even for that. You can use alcohol, plain rubbing alcohol, for cleaning the discs if you need to clean them, but that's cancer. So don't use brake cleaning fluid. That's no good. What you can actually use to clean all this is some sort of penetrating oil or WD-40, things like that. I'm not going to use WD-40 because I don't pay that kind of silly money. There are other better products and cheaper products on the market. If you look at it and you, okay, you can do that. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to clean this area, and first of all, we have to undo this upper plug. There is no use you undo the lower plug only after that you discover that the upper plug you cannot undo it. So it's going to be very, very hard to fill the oil in if this plug is not out. So that's why first thing to do is to take this plug out. After that we take this one out. Okay, see you after the break.